Yeah, very nice.
Tigger was finally sleeping, so Piglet was able to become the hero of Tigger's dreams.
Okay.
Why, without my Tigger stripes, I'm nothing but a second-rate Tigger. If my friend Piglet was here, I just know that he could help me track down my Tigger stripes.
Thought
what
Tigger,
is
falling
this?
asleep, and that's exactly what he dreamt about.
Hi there, Piglet.
No.
Untextured Tigger.
Vociferous. No Tigger stripes on a Tigger? It just can't be. Oh, my stripes.
Hurry, Piglet. We've got to catch Tigger.
Well, all right. I guess I could help.
You guess? Look at all the stuff we've been through. Oh my god, yeah! This is it. Soak it up. This is the last one we're gonna get. Soak it up. Okay. Alright, perfect. Immediate completion. I don't even think there's going to be anything else in this area, right? Okay, let's see. It is... Oh, look! We got an area that, like, loops on itself. That's kind of cool. I don't think they've done that yet. Usually it's, like, 1 or 2 pathways. Yeah, look at this. It's like a... It's a big exploration area. Tigger's got the best dream. You got areas that loop on each other. That's something I wish more games would do. Don't just give me, like, different forks in the road. Like, actually make things... This looks so weird.
Tigger!
Eradicate. Damn. No. Shit! It was down. Again, every other direction. I checked every direction. I could not luck out on that. Oh my god! It was down again. Okay. I have the worst luck for that. It was down twice. Oh, is that a pedestal? Okay. Oh my god. I mashed. I mashed way too hard there. I was like, yep. There's literally no reason to mash at all. So wait, if this is the last level, how many cookies do I have? I don't even know if you could check. 370. Like, what... So what's going to be the purpose of getting all the cookies? Is it just for 100%? Like, you just have to get 100? Or is there going to be some ultimate item to buy, you know? Gotta ask these questions whenever you play one of these platformers. Sometimes it's like, hey, do this. Like, listen, I grew up with Spyro, right? That was like one of the first games I played, probably game number 2 or 3. And it's the first game I actually owned, and it wasn't my cousin's. So who knows? Maybe... You know, maybe there's, like, something to it, right? Like, some games, it's cool when, like, there's upgrades, there's reasons to go back, things like that.
Due to his rather small size, Piglet would not be able to cross unless he found something to help him fly.
Balloons? Remember, it's Winnie the Pooh. They don't have all kinds of crazy stuff. So you gotta think like what Pooh would think like. Honey! Oh, bother! Bro, what? We're doing this shit again. they're all one object. It's gonna be one piece of fence is randomly kickable, and that's where all the stuff is. See, because there's nothing here. I already kicked that. Again, you just gotta kick it multiple times in multiple spots. See? Okay, so there's certain parts of the hitbox that are just not kickable. They won't spawn the item. Okay. Oh, it looks like it's actually about to rain. Okay. That's unfortunate. It was really sunny just a few minutes ago. Untextured Tigger. Woohoo! What? He's going to the ice zone. No. That is horrifying. It's on that straight FNAF energy. I know we were talking about the banana splits earlier. Okay, you can't even kick it. Alright, that's something different. Oh shit, Winnie's here! Yeah, I was about to say, we're gonna have all these levels and Pooh never shows up again. Like, that would just be kind of fucked, wouldn't it? I know that, you know, it's not called Winnie the Pooh, Piglet's Big Game, but still. He would just never show up again? That would be kind of depressing. Like, Pooh should get top billing.
Piglet now had a full honey pot.
Of course, it goes in the most opposite way possible. And I definitely cannot get to. Alright, well, we have the balloons. The balloons could let us cross the gap. Okay, very nice.
Piglet had found a balloon at the carnival.
The carnival. The narration kind of reminds me of when I was playing Alone in the Dark. That was last year. I actually really enjoyed that. I thought that was a very fun game. Very fun, obviously super simple, obviously nothing major, nothing to write home about. But at the same time, just the indie nature of it made it very, very, like, appealing and fun. You know? Again, that's one of those games I feel bad that didn't really do well, because I genuinely did enjoy it. It was actually pretty fun.
It was such a blustery day that a large amount of autumn leaves had piled up and were blocking Piglet's path. These needed to be cleared away, and there was nothing better for the task than a broom.
We got Farmer Brown. He's got a broom. He hides them. Yeah, I gotta give that credit. We got dudes that randomize it, dudes that flip the screen, dudes that hide it. In another game, this would be like really cool ways to like diversify the combat. Try to keep it fresh. You know, because what are we at? Like hour 6? It was like a 6-hour game. That's actually pretty damn good, all things considered.
And so Piglet arrived to the entrance of a carnival. But, as with all carnivals, an entry ticket would be necessary to pass the turnstile.
What? We just entered the carnival, right? Unless there's another carnival? What is this, the entrance to the carnival? He just called the other area a carnival. What was that one? Oh my god. The carnival. Alright, very nice. Wait, what did I... Oh, no, there's 2 in here, I think? Yeah, oops. I was like, how am I uneven? Very nice. So what can we even do here? All we have is the honey pot. You might not be able to come any further. Yeah. Alright. Gotta go back. So there's technically 2 carnival areas, at least as the announcer says it. We found balloons at the other carnival area. Obviously, I don't think we were supposed to grab the balloon and come back this way yet, but it's fine. Alright, so I may have run out of space. May. You didn't miss anything, but I may have run out of space. I have to render some other stuff.
Piglet thought that perhaps by turning the woozle go round, it would help to better reflect the sun's rays on the snow.
Oh. Piglet is thinking way ahead. It's like he's got a IGN cheat code or cheat guide. Okay, I wasn't even thinking like that. There you go, one more. I don't know what kind of woozle is a pompadour like that. That looks like a goofy game enemy. I don't even know what a goofy game would be like. There we go. Okay. There's the part where they come to life. Alright. Ice cap zone.
Do you know where Tigger is?
I think he's too embarrassed to be seen without his stripes. He bounced to the top of that tree. I didn't even think Tiggers could bounce that high.
But we really should try to make him feel better, don't you think, Roo?
Oh yes, Piglet. I think there's another way to reach him. Let's go around to the other side. This way.
Wait, I can't follow. Thanks. What? Enemies? Yeah, what the hell? Just completely off screen. Alright, it's just a normal dude. I guess the bull is the final power-up, maybe. Maybe you don't get another attack. Okay, very nice. Here we go. Fight me. I'm coming for you! Oh, you gotta get the horns! Okay, let me... Is he dead? Before I stand up. Because I gotta close the... Oh shit, it is raining! What the hell? Yo, it rained out of nowhere! God damn, alright, let me close the window. It's not really blowing anywhere, but I don't want it to get wet. And plus, if it's gonna be dark and rainy anyway, like what's the point of having the window open? Literally none. Oh, man. Alright, cool. We have a Tigger snowman. The broom! And the hat!
Phew.
Piglet borrowed the snowman's broom, and he didn't mind a bit.
He was pretty chill about it.
A large heap of snow was blocking the way. Piglet would need to clear a path through it to make his way to Tigger's house.
Probably not the broom, right?
Removing leaves from the path is always important on a blustery day. Luckily, Piglet had borrowed the broom.
Alright, we can't do that. So now we have to backtrack all the way. This is like the only bit of Silent Hill Resident Evil kind of left, is you have to backtrack all the way around to get the shovel from the up top area, which will then allow us to backtrack all the way back to then dig out the snow. So actually these areas don't loop on each other, it's just the same room, basically. Unfortunately. That's why you have to kick multiple times. Even when you think you've done it, you gotta try, like, now from the side. Okay. Might actually have some up there. No, wait, hold on. Maybe if they're nice, they won't. They won't make me do that. There we go. Alright. I wonder what these are going to be used for, these pedestals. I guess maybe we'll get... I don't want to say we get a hammer. That seems a little bit too aggressive. Is that the word I'll use? Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. I gotta not do that. What happens if you have 3 items and you try to pick up another? Does the game just not let you? I wonder if that's like something that they handle, because generally you don't have 3 items in this game. You know, like, maybe they just don't let you pick up another. I'm sure maybe there's not even a case where you could have that many. Oops, other way. That's probably the real truth. You're gonna be at this a while, brother. Okay, maybe not. Only moving 1 or 2 leaves at a time. Sheesh! Now put your back into it. Alright, is this the same room? Yeah, so there's nothing up here. We don't have to worry about that. So now this will give us the shovel. Which, you know, then after this we have to backtrack all the way back around.
Piglet had found a shovel.
Oh, they respawn! Yo, how dastardly. Yo, they respawn them as soon as you pick up the shovel. It's a trigger. Damn. They got me. They knew me better than I knew myself. Or did I know them better? I don't know. I mean, at least, unlike, you know, Resident Evil, or especially Silent Hill, routing this is going to be very easy if I wanted to do it, like, over and over again. But it's actually longer if you don't skip anything than, like, an actual Resident Evil game. A lot of Resident Evil games you could beat in, like, 2-3 hours. And that's without being, like, a speedrunner, like... There we go.
Hello there, Piglet. I don't suppose you're looking for Tigger, but... if you are, I saw him just a bit ago.
At least I think it was him. For you see, the tiger I think I saw did not have any stripes. So I'm not sure it was our tiger after all.
Okay. God damn! Huh? Alright. Standard length, kind of, maybe. No! I rolled too much. I rolled the stick. Shit! They gave me a 4-button input. I think this is the same length. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Is it more buttons the closer they are? I don't know. It feels kind of random, I'll be honest. Oh. Alright, that's probably it. Alright. Should I heal? Oh my god, caveman! Caveman drawings! Alright, what's this? They don't even tell you how many you need. 200 maybe? 150. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have much for 100%ing this. It doesn't seem like you have to do a lot to 100% it either. The final upgrade, most likely. Okay, anyway, that is, horrifying. Also, if you're seeing tearing, I don't think this game has progressive scan. Which is kind of almost a staple of most games in this era. So if you're seeing bars on the screen, I know it's kind of late to mention this, but that's just because this game does not have progressive scan, and most games do have progressive scan.
Oh, Piglet, you should keep moving. Don't want you to catch cold. The winter is extra blustery this year.
Oh, well, you should go inside, Rabbit. You're shivering.
No, not too cold for me. I've got work to do. You see, I'm looking for some rare seeds of a special kind of giant, extra delicious carrot. They only come out in the winter, and it's very hard to find them. But Piglet, if you do happen across one, please bring it to me so I can plant it in my garden.
Alright, so we need to find a seed for him. Okay, what's this? Isn't that the seed?
Piglet had found a seed for a large carrot.
What? Yo, that's not even that wasn't even gameplay.
Are you okay, Pooh Bear?
Oh, yes, Piglet. I'm quite well. I have just been following this butterfly, but now my tummy's too rumbly to follow any longer. Perhaps if I had a small smackle of honey,
Alright, we already have
my tummy
it.
would be ready for some more following.
Yeah, you can tell the
And
puzzles
I'm quite
weren't
sure
very
that
great
one
in this
part would
level.
be enough.
They put the solution to Rabbit's puzzle right next to him. And the solution to this puzzle was also right next to it too. Or at least the last time Pooh spawned. Right, this is it? Think about how disappointing this is gonna be. It was right in front of you.
Look at this. A giant carrot seed. Oh, thank you, Piglet. I shall go immediately back to my garden and start planting. Now then, do take my hot water mug to warm yourself.
Yes, Rabbit was very happy, and to thank his dear friend, he gave Piglet a kettle of hot water.
Okay. Let's heal so that way I don't have to fucking slow walk. Right, what do we have again? Oh, we have the pot. Oops. Yeah, so we don't have to do anything else. Okay. Eventually, I guess we're gonna get like a ticket or something. I have no idea what's happening. This level is definitely the weirdest. Even though it seems open at first, it ends up kind of still being linear, which is fine. But it's more like the solution to Rabbit's puzzle is in the same room. So there's, like, no backtracking. Like, look, I understand, like, people hate backtracking in games, right? I actually don't mind it when it's done with, you know, like, a reasonable amount, right? Like a Metroid game or something. But, like, I guess you could make the argument, well, what was the point of having Rabbit here? Because there wasn't any backtracking, there wasn't any puzzle solving. The solution to Rabbit's puzzle is right in front of him. So, like, what was the point of any of it? And the answer is that there just really kind of wasn't. Okay, very nice. Alright, give him the honey.
Oh, wonderful. It's honey.
Oh, do slow down, Pooh Bear, or you may get a tummy ache.
Is it finished already? Oh, yes. Just the sticky part is left.
What?
Well, no. I do believe that I could use just a small smackerel more.
Pooh Bear, would you know how to make this ice go away?
Well, Christopher Robin once told me that shouting very loudly can break glass. Do you suppose that ice would break too? From shouting very loudly, that is. I guess we shall never know unless we try. Hello, honeypots!
Not loud enough.
I don't think that my songs are meant for very loud singing. Perhaps you should try, Piglet.
Okay, Pooh Bear, I'll try. La 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 la.
Okay, that was even worse.
Think. You know, perhaps if we had a higher voice, such as Rose, it would work. I shall go look for him.
Uh-oh.
I think that he is somewhere nearby.
This is it, the last Pooh Bear segment. Oh my god. Why? Why do you have to be so hungry all the time? Do we not feed you enough, you fucking bear? And this way... I'm guessing... Yeah, look at the woozle. Look at the speed on the woozle. I like that. I like that Tigger has stealth and he has unstealth. No, that's not a phrase, but I think it's still fucking hilarious. Unstealth. Oh shit. How am I getting around this dude? No! We're running for the hills, defeated. How are we getting around him?
No bother.
Yeah, I can't do a Piglet.
I'm afraid that my tummy was too rumbly, and it gave me away. Well, I shall just have to try it again.
It's okay, Pooh. I can try to find another way.
But Piglet, I'm your friend.
There is no other way.
We shall help each other. This time, I'll be sure to make it.
I don't mean to impose.
Wait, they just keep forcing you to do it? Oh, shit. Good God. This is cutting it close, man. Dude, is the bee faster than you? No, you're faster than the bee. But it doesn't even seem like it because you move so slow. Alright, what do we do in this next part? Like, I genuinely have no idea. I don't think we could get past the Heffalump in time. No, I don't think you can. Did this motherfucker just cut me off? Dude, he's metagaming. I want to see if I could go down the left path. Maybe you just try. Maybe you just race down as fast as you can. Maybe that's the only thing that you can do. You just have to outrace that one so you don't get caught there. Maybe that's the only way through it. Yeah, aren't we lucky that nothing's faster than Pooh? This is why we're never going to get a Pooh game. You cannot have Winnie the Pooh be the main character of any video game. He is... You're not doing much. Unless you plan to play mini-games. And that's why, even in Kingdom Hearts, these worlds are just mini-games worlds, which sucks. What can you really get Pooh to do? Nothing. Like, I'm very confused. Like, what can we do here? Well, now what? We gotta go to the right. Okay, that was insane. That was probably the hardest maneuver to perform in the game. Okay. What is this?
I think we're missing a bridge. The bridge for me to cross over, that is. No, I can't remember why I want to cross the river again. Think. Oh well, never mind. I shall go see Piglet again. Perhaps he has another pot of honey for me.
He's not for real, right? Oh, he does. Okay.
It's rather... it's rather slippery. Sorry, Piglet. I must have slipped.
Oh, but look, Pooh, look! You've cleared the way.
Oh.
And here's some honey, just like you wanted.
Oh, my. Thank you, Piglet.
Alright, very nice. Now I can actually fight all of them. Which by fight, it's more like kicking their asses. These are basic enemies at this point. There you go. Yo, packed him up instantly. He's like, bro, I'm a level 1. Hell nah. I was not built for this. This filth. Okay. Come over here. Shit! I rolled it again. I'm so used to rolling that I should not have done that. Please do not get to me. I got it! Fuck this guy. Pack him up. Almost screwed myself there.
And Piglet noticed something frozen in the ice. It appeared to be a seed. Could it be a whoopee flower seed by any chance? If only Piglet...
A whoopee flower seed. A what? Okay. No idea what we're going to use this
Piglet
on.
rescued the whoopee flower seed that had been frozen in the ice.
Okay. How is this the most terrifying? You would think that the horns, the bull would be the most terrifying one. Like, I'm gonna run you over. We just spin in place and they're terrified? Seems more like you're gonna make yourself dizzy than anything else, but I digress. Okay. There's not really much here to interact with. I think it's funny that you could go the complete wrong way. You have to loop them. Okay. Yeah, it's like there's nothing really over here. The only thing that there really is just maybe interactables, basically. I'm assuming there's cookies here, obviously. Hello. There you go. Three X's in that threw me off. Damn, it becomes really interlaced. Oh, it's pretty brutal. Just like the old days, huh? Yeah, no, that you cannot... I don't think you could force progressive scan. Right? You can't force progressive scan. I'm pretty sure the game has to natively support it. And this game definitely did not ask me if I would like to turn on progressive. That's unfortunate. See, when you normally play these, you don't normally see the interlacing. That's kind of a... it's kind of just for the recording software type thing. There you go. Way overkill. Okay, what's over here then? Nothing, it's a dead end. If you mess up. Dead end game overs. You are dead. Very nice. This is cool, man. This is because it's actually like a full-on Winnie the Pooh game.
On the archery stand, a dart was set right in the center, but not set very firmly.
Okay. What do we have? A seed.
For the whoopee flower to grow, it would have to be planted in just the right place.
The whoopee flower. I don't know where I'm pointing. I guess it's a bouncy flower. Like, maybe we could use it to get across. But I forget what else we can do. It's not like there's a map. We're not in Silent Hill anymore. We haven't been in quite a while. You know, like you would think, oh, well, let me write it down on the map. Here's a broken lock, a broken lock, a broken lock, a chute, maybe an item, a puzzle, the clock, right? Like a clock puzzle. Okay, we'll come back to this, obviously. Okay. Yeah, these dudes are just fast. That's all. They just walk normally. That's the biggest threat from them. There we go. How far is he? Look at this. Get a load of this. Okay. Yeah, I gotta render some other stuff today as well. I haven't done the verdict yet for Metaphor Orb 7, so I'm gonna do that after this for sure. And then that way I could free up like probably a terabyte because I have both of those games. I have every session of that game still saved so I could do the verdict. So I have the notes. I finally got around to setting up the notes. I just have to actually record it. So I'll do that. Nothing wrong with being fashionably late. Who cares anymore? I do what I want. I go where I please, and I please where I go. Alright. Why do we need to move this exactly?
Piglet, we still need help to climb up and rescue Tigger. I think we need a whoopee flower. They're good for bouncing real high.
Alright, so we need to put this. Whoops, B. What? What the fuck? The cloud just ominously shows up. This is exactly what happened. It was super bright and sunny out, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, hey, it's actually raining. Like, what? What'd you say fuck me for? I was happy. I'm like, damn, it's a beautiful night out. There you go. What? Now, how did it bloom this fast? Okay. Can we use this again? Yeah. Just a lot of this is just random.
This is good bouncing. Tigger?
Tigger?
This is a catastrophe.
Tigger, you're all orange.
Have you really lost your stripes, Tigger?
Yeah. And a Tigger with no stripes is the worstest kind of a Tigger. I guess I'll just have to be a stripeless Tigger Forever.
Untextured Tigger. Forever. Never rendered.
Poor Tigger.
Oh, don't worry, Tigger. We'll get your stripes back for you.
For reals? Oh, thanks, Piglet, old pal. You know, I saw them stripedy spouts off towards the carnival. Maybe you could try looking there.
Alright. So Rue is just gonna chill? What is this? A magnet?
A magnetic magnet. How useful.
Alright. A big
The giant balloon was
balloon.
blocking Piglet's path. What he needed was something sharp that would burst it. What do you suppose that could be?
Not a magnet. I mean, anything could burst a balloon in reality, but obviously we don't have anything for that. There's a picture of a sword. Oh my god, it's the farmers! Yo, did they make these? Yeah, how many assets did they actually make for this game? We gotta ask the real question. We got a T-posing Tigger toy up top, too. Just like when we had Eeyore over that picture of Beethoven. Okay. So we have to come back and pop something, but we have a magnet. Not really sure what a magnet's going to do for us at the moment. I don't even know what that contraption is over there. Okay, well we completed this room. That's the only... I guess we could use the magnet to get the dart. I don't think you could get up top, up there. It's gonna be quite a walk. Right, because what else was in that other room? We need to go into the carnival somehow, but I forget what we need in the carnival. And by the way, it's not going to be like the fences or something, right? Please don't let it be the fences. There's like probably at least 20 of them in this fucking room. Like, can we not? I'm going to really assume that that's not the case. Because I feel like that's cruel and unusual. Okay. Alright, hold on. Alright. Alright, it's working, okay. Yeah, I really hope it's not the fences, but it's not the pillars, and it's not these, so what exactly is supposed to be the thing we're going to interact with? Oh, is it this? Hold on. No? Brother, what is the thing that I have to interact with to get the remaining cookies? Come on, we're so close, man. We're so close. Yes, I can't even see the dart. This is totally not how magnets work.
Brave little Piglet succeeded in removing the dart.
Okay, so what is in this room that we can even interact with? They're really gonna make me kick every single object in this room. Brother. What in this room exactly is interactable? Seriously. The statue of the Tigger over there, or the hedge? The hedge statue? Like, what are you supposed to look at and know is interactable? Oh, it's the Tigger statue. Okay, never mind. I take it back. What about these that are on the hedges? Do these count? Yes, okay. Alright, that makes sense. I didn't even consider that until, like, just a few seconds ago. Anything over here? No. Okay, there's one more over here. So with the dart, we could probably pop the balloon, obviously. That's kind of like the implication. And maybe the slide takes us into the carnival, the other carnival. So this is actually not really Tigger's dream. It's more like Tigger's nightmare. Yeah. Okay. Course now. Well, we have a raid tier dropping tomorrow, so I have a couple of people messaging me. I don't want to leave them on red for too long. What the hell? More enemies? Is this the only one? There you go. Randomized inputs. I know, right? What a crazy fucking day, huh? Oh my god! And then you actually get it, and I'm already mad. Alright, well, we pretty much defeat everything in one go. Okay. Alright, was that it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, as long as we get all the enemies. And then there's like maybe one or two other things up there I didn't get in this treehouse. It's always weird when you have a video game rendition of an area like this. It's like, damn, I wonder what the 100-acre wood looks like, you know, in reality. Not like literally in reality, but, you know, like what's the layout of it? But obviously the layout just kind of changes based on whatever's going on in that episode. That's how a lot of shows are. Okay, that's the way out. That was not what I kicked, but it worked. More? Main table? Yep. Alright. What was it? Just a big slide? Ah, a ticket! Perfect! Didn't even see that.
Piglet then picked up a ticket.
Okay. Alright. So it's just on the other side of where we were. So that's the only way that they link together. It's not actually it's more like just a shortcut. Alright, well now that we have all of this, we could go all the way back around. And then we could drop it off. I guess I'll be a little bit late to my stream, but it ain't a big deal. I haven't even set it public. My new thing is I keep the stream set to private. This makes a little more sense. But I mean, like, after this, what do? We reload. I don't know if they're going to just end the game once we complete Tigger's level. We reload, we do the last...
Piglet arrived to the entrance of the...
We do the last couple of, hunt, what is it? Bravest of them alls. I don't even know if that's going to get anything, but we'll just do that. That'll be pretty cool.
Piglet!
Roo, have you seen Tigger's stripes?
Yes, I've seen them this way. They're hidden in the haunted house, but the gate is locked.
flower.
Wait, Piglet, I've got an idea on how to open it. Oh, hooray! It works! I found a strange sign on the ground. Do you think a heffalump or a woozle could have dropped it? Maybe if you find the other 3 symbols, you can open this gate.
Oh no! So what do you think? We gotta go back to throughout the level? Maybe now they've spawned. We couldn't have gotten it ahead of time. Okay. That one Heffalump guard is getting chewed out right now. You did what? You dropped the damn sign? We didn't pick up any of these, right?
A leaf symbol was missing from the painting depicting autumn.
It's all the seasons. Oh, we have winter. So basically, this is like the last runaround, pretty much. Okay. Take her with a top hat. Alright, so we need autumn. I don't know where summer's gonna be. There you go. Come on, turn around. What does this guy do again? He hides them. He doesn't randomize. There you go. Ironically, it's not as bad as the randomization. The randomization's hard because you don't even know what it is. Like, at least this, you can kind of see it and memorize it. Alright, that's one. Okay. So summer's on the other part of the carnival. I forget where the winter pedestal was, though.
Piglet picked up what appeared to be an autumn leaf symbol.
This would be like the festival, you know, like the harvest festival. Basically, like, name whatever franchise, name whatever weird, like, whatever. Oh yeah, you know, we have to sacrifice someone so that way the corn will grow. Unfortunately for you, it's your wife. There's a great short story called The Lottery about that, more or less.
And Piglet found what seemed to be a sun symbol.
Sun didn't look too happy. Alright, now we have to go to an ice area. Wasn't there another pedestal over here, though? So why are there multiple symbols? Does this count because there's snow? Ooh, ooh. That's it? Okay. Well, Pooh Bear's nowhere to be found. Ain't that a shame? It's all Heffalumps, so we need to find like an ice Heffalump, I guess. I forgot what the last symbol was. Okay. No! How horrifying! No, never mind. It was another woozle. I'm guessing that's it. Yeah. So they have more pedestals than required?
So Piglet picked up what appeared to be a snowflake symbol.
Yeah, so basically no matter what, we do have to walk around the long way. I'm gonna assume they didn't respawn enemies in every other map, right? That would be a lot of walking. Especially, you know, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see if we could finish this by, like, 7. That'll be kind of good. What an interesting thing I did today, honestly. So I'll never forget this. At least, like, I know the latter half has kind of been just, like, an actual game. Feels like a lot of the creativity got burned through in the first half. But I'm actually genuinely not going to forget this. This is going to be one of those fun memories I'm going to have for the rest of my life. Oop. Okay. Right, we have all the other cookies, right? Yes. Yeah, it was a woozle, I guess. Didn't really look like it. Oh well. No, B, 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 B.
Undoubtedly.
Very nice. Alright. An autosave right as the door opens is cursed. Like, is there an actual boss fight in here? Ah, it's dark! It's super dark. Ooh. Spooky! Maybe this is one of those games where the darker it is, the safer you are. Candle.
Piglet had found a candle.
Was it going to be 450? 450 is the final amount of cookies. So how much... how many cookies do you think there are in the whole game? 1,000? Let's collect the cookies first. Because once we do that, we're super done. Yeah, would you believe I've been keeping this fucking April Fool's secret for like a straight half year? I bought it and I literally put it in my case with all the other GameCube games. I was like, yep, maybe someday. And it's crazy. Like, sometimes you don't think about it at the time when you buy stuff, but you're like, damn, now the day has finally arrived. Like, you ever just have that moment? Sometimes it sucks, right? Like, sometimes it's like, damn, well, I graduated from insert grade here. Wow, I couldn't wait for it. But looking back, now I kind of miss a lot of those fucking grades, and things were a lot nicer and easier back then. So now it's kind of like, damn, bro. That's pretty brutal, honestly, all things considered. The grim future. Well, the day has finally arrived. Okay, let's light these. Like, you don't even have real menus in this game, but somehow it operates fine. Wait, no, we didn't collect all the cookies. What about this? There you go. That's it. That's every cookie in the game. Right? Because we've completely map cleared every room. So you're left with 455, which is probably a minor oversight. That's not 450, but whatever.
Piglet, it's Tinker's stripes! Catch them all, hurry! Ah, shucks.
Excellent. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. Bruh. Y'all are aware what kind of chase mechanics you got, right? Bruh. Are they for real? And you have to catch 5 of them. How? Dude, are you serious? This is the worst part of the game. Catch all the stripes? I couldn't even catch a single one. They move too fast. I got 1. I have to get 5 in a row. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna need a strategy for this. We gotta, like, push them into corners. We gotta get them into corners.
Piglet would have to be very quick, for the Tigger's stripes were not going to be easy to catch.
Oh no, we have to relight the room. Oh my god. That's brutal. That's probably the most annoying thing in the game. We have to relight the room every time. I guess we keep our progress. I only see 4. So that might be the only, like, shining light in this dark, dark section of the game, literally. Alright, well, we got 1. Okay, fuck that one. You gotta corner him, like, there, basically. You gotta get him in that corner. Yeah, forget it, I'm cooked. Yeah, you gotta get him in that corner. That's like the best corner to get them all into, because they can't get out of it. Damn. Okay. Well, as long as we keep our progress, it's not that bad. That's the only good part about it. I'm about to say I gotta catch 5. Okay, yeah, we know. Thank you. We have to catch 5 of them back to back. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's much better. I mean, I do think that, you know, you probably shouldn't have to relight both of them, but both candles, but whatever. There you go. Easy. See if we can corral the last one. That is like an insane, like, speedrunner style strategy. Are we sure we didn't develop this with speedrunners in mind?
Yippee! That was great, Piglet! You caught all of Tigger's stripes. Now let's get them back to Tigger. Let's go!
Alright. That's it. So now we have to go basically all the way back around again. It really is baby's first Silent Hill. You teach your little cousin how to play like Resident Evil. Hell yeah, it's just like Piglet's game. You just gotta do a ton of backtracking. You'll love it. Don't tell Mom I let you play it though. Dweeb. Oh, I didn't even see this. This has to be the last brave face. Okay. Oh, what the hell is that? I guess I could use it though. We barely even used the spin move. It's already going the way of the dinosaurs. So that's probably it, right? We found all of them. It's 150 for that. There you go. Oh my god! Good fucking lord. That's it? For some reason, it makes a sound even as it's potted. Very interesting. Alright. Yeah, no, there's no shortcut. Ha 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 ha. I wonder if there's, like, any other good games like this. Probably Samurai... The Samurai Jack game's probably not that bad. The old one, not the new one.
It's a message from Tigger.
What does it say, Roo?
I think Tigger's trying to tell us he locked himself in the haunted house so that no one will have to look at a stripeless Tigger.
That sure doesn't sound like our Tigger.
I guess losing his stripes has really made him scared. Oh, Piglet, we just have to find Tigger and his stripes.
Well, we did. Where's the haunted house? Was that... I guess that's where he was. Okay, well, let's go back. Right? We had to go through the ice area, down the cliffs, all the way back around. Jesus Christ. We're gonna run the whole gauntlet, so I guess we will see if there's any enemies left. All the way back. I mean, like, I was doing minor speed runs. I was never, like, I don't even know if Live Split existed when I was doing it. It probably did. But when I was doing minor speed runs of Resident Evil 1, the remake, when it came to PS4, like, even that, like, you try to metagame hard enough that you don't have to revisit tons of areas. And I'm sure, well, I'm not even sure. I guaranteed know that there are ways to cut time off what I had. I mean, back then, you know, I was like my first stream. Probably should have just recorded it. Probably would have been better. Could have done more. But again, there was, I don't even know if OBS was out back then. And if it was, it certainly wasn't like it is today. And it was on some really shitty software. I should try to redo that someday. You only end up knifing like 3 enemies to death in that game anyway. Yawn 2, Crimson Head, and you gotta knife the, not the Drain Demoses, whatever they're called, the other enemies when you're carrying the fuel. That's unfortunately the worst part of the game, because you just have to do it perfectly, especially if you're doing a no... What's the word I'm looking for? Especially if you're doing a no save run, you cannot take any chances. Because if one attacks you, you're basically dead, carrying the fuel. It's like my least favorite part of the game, not even because it's hard, but because it doesn't really prove anything. It doesn't test you on anything. Just a very annoying part of the game, that's all. Okay.
Huh?
Is he in here?
Have
He was
found my
invisible.
Tigger stripes yet, Piglet?
Where was he?
I'm just not myself without him, you know.
Yeah, what? I guess he's hiding in the... Wait, what?
Have you found my Tigger stripes yet, Piglet? I'm just not myself without him, you know.
Didn't we collect the stripes? Am I bugging? Am I losing my mind? I think I fucked up. What the fuck? What? Wait. Huh? Oh, is he supposed to move over there? I'm very confused. I thought we caught the stripes. And that was like the whole point of doing what we did.
Huh?
That's so weird. What?
What?
Yeah.
You again? You don't give up, do you? All right, let's go.
Okay. So we left, we read the note, and we come back? I'm very confused. I don't even understand what just happened. There you go. Holy shit! Ah! I guess now is the actual final fight. Yeah. I guess that's what that letter is supposed to be, so that's not the real Tigger. Yeah. It really is his nightmare. Get me out of here! Oh! Okay, what is he gonna do? He changes it. Damn, they introduce him right at the end. He could change the inputs. Nope, got it. Okay, at least they don't count it as a wrong input if it's changing. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't mean to. Nope, you can beat him to it. That's actually cool. Again, speedrun tech. Shit! Damn, he gave me 3 in a row. I guess you have to buy the final unlock then, huh? Oops. And now it's correct. Maybe that's what it is. You buy the final unlock, you get the final message from Rue, and then that's what you use to complete this. Hello. Look, guy. You need... No, you literally need to look at me, guy. Thank you. There you go. Nope. Damn! I got to it right as it flipped. Damn. Ooh. Tigger is saved!
Piglet! Is that you?
My stripes!
Thank you, Piglet! I sure did miss my Tiggery stripes.
Oh, Tigger, where have you been?
I got all surrounded by Woozle Sea, so I bounced in here to think of a plan for getting past them. But thanks to you, this place is Woozle free. You know, Piglet, old pal, I think that you might be just almost as brave as a Tigger, almost.
Oh, you really think so?
Why, you betcha!
And so it was that thanks to his dream, Tigger understood that even if his friend Piglet did not look like a Tigger, he certainly had the courage and strength of one.
Very nice. That's kind of like how the movie ends, too.
I'm back to being my same old self with all my Tiggerific stripes. And it's thanks to you, Piglet.
The best friend I could ask for. Something in the Tigger movie, he's like trying to find his own kind or something, but then he ends up going home. I forget. He's like, no, the real home is the one where all my friends are at.
Should you like...
Is that it, maybe?
And so Piglet proved...
Yeah, so this is the only thing left, is all the chasing. Okay, let's see. Well, you knew they weren't going to let you off easy. They got one in, like, every area, basically. I mean, fuck it. We've come so far. I have enough drive space. Let's just go ahead. Let's mop it up. Let's get it done. Which could range anywhere from totally doable to impossible. Okay, well, thank you. Alright, very nice. Does Piglet always do la la? I wonder if we get like an actual credits roll when we 100%. We might not, all things considered. I wouldn't even say this game is half-assed. It's obvious like they only had so much to work with. Like, this is Winnie the Pooh after all. There's not exactly a ton of source material for like combat-style games or anything like that. Like, this is almost as basic as any franchise could get. Hey, we do cute things and we have fun because, you know, it's an idealized world. Things are nice. Dude, I'm literally... What?! Guys? I think Piglet just got sucked to hell. That's not supposed to happen. Dude, Satan was like, I heard you failed. Come here, bitch. You're mine. I think we have to exit the dream. Holy shit, dude, what?
Should you...
I stood under it as it despawned and it pushed me through the floor. Sadly, there was no speedrunner tech there. It was just a fucking... It was it.
And so...
Oh, okay, there's a boat. Okay, well, let's do this first, and then we'll do the boat. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's actually so funny. No speedrun tech here. Just straight failure. Death. Come here, bitch. When you get to hell, tell them Piglet sent ya. These are so silly. These challenges are so ridiculous. You literally gotta move in like a perfect straight line or group them together as much as possible. I think the glass formed and it pushed me under the floor. That's so weird. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of tech involved. A little bit. Thankfully, it's not like Mario Sunshine, where if you're falling, you can't pause and exit, which obviously was done so that way you can't just pause and exit when you're leaving or when you're falling, so you can save yourself lives. I totally understand why they did it. Oh, Lord. Come on, come on. Got it. La la! Yeah, maybe the boat only appears once you have everything. Namely, every brave face. That would be like the one thing I would say they could change. Again, I'm giving criticism for a 20-year-old game. But, like, that would be, like, the one thing. It would be like, oh, actually, what you should do is, you know, like, here's the central hub, right? You know, you play, like, Wario World, right? Something like that. Here's the central hub, and, like, the goal of the game is to get all the crystals from all the 8 levels so you could beat the game. That's basically what it could have been, I feel. You need all the brave faces in your dream world, Piglet, To prove to yourself that you are the strongest. I don't know, man. Whatever. We don't need a crazy plot line. What? Wait, how many enemies are there? Or did it not count? I guess it didn't count, because I caught that fucker. Don't tell me there's 2 enemies. How the fuck would you do that? Unless you have to slide down the slide? Yeah, what the hell? I picked it up as it canceled it. I'm surprised I didn't get pushed through the floor again. Alright. Oh, fuck, dude. It's these dudes. And they let them get a head start, too. Which is like the ultimate salt on the wound. I'm screwed. Perfect! He gets clothesline. Okay, never mind. There's a 4th one. There's 5! I'm done. Oh my god, guys. Why would you do this? Please. You cannot catch up to him unless he clips into the fucking wall. That's it. I touched him right at the end. Oh my god, why would they do this? That's like the most annoying possible thing, is that the woozles can outrun you. Definitely not what I would have done. I would have made them slightly slower than Piglet to give them a little bit less of an opportunity to infinitely kite you, basically. Fucking hell, dude. Okay, another one down here. I don't know. You wanna know what would have made this a little bit better? Is if it was a little bit faster. I think the lack of speed is really what kind of kills this. Like, well, now I can't catch him. All I can do is kite him over here with the other 2. I'm done. Wait, maybe not. Got it. That's why, like, Spyro chases don't really feel as bad, because, like, Spyro moves pretty fast when he charges. Like that's actually one of the cool parts about it. So when you're doing, like, a crazy long chase or something, you feel like you're really in control. Whereas with this, I mean, like, well, what really can I do, right? Like, not really much. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at how slow it's going. This is going to be a nightmare. Nothing over there. There's at least one woozle, and I guess the bee is back. Somewhere. Where? Where? Okay, well, I don't know where that sound was coming from, but it was not down here. Holy shit, dude. That's so crazy, man. That's funny. Bravest of them all. It's the hardest part of the game, chasing him down. Where is it? Probably top right, I guess? It does not sound like it. There it is. It kind of blends in a lot. Very nice. Alright. I don't know, man. Like, when I think about what games this has to have, it's gotta be like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, and I guess the B-Locker from Donkey Kong. It feels like a weird mixture of, like, all these different games, you know, from different publishers, which is so unique. You don't really get uniqueness like this anymore. It kind of sucks. Not even like, oh, well, I was inspired by multiple games or whatever. Like, you just don't get this. I don't know where it is. To the left. And then the question would become why. Like, maybe they just really liked Resident Evil. Maybe there just isn't a need for a complicated why. They're like, yeah, we're just Resident Evil fans. This is the closest we're going to get to making a game. Maybe. Maybe I'll look it up after this. You'd have to imagine that even though it's been 20 years, maybe some of these people have moved on, passed on, or otherwise just don't care about a game they worked on in 2003 for a movie no one remembers for a franchise that's kind of niche now. Like, you'd have to imagine, like, maybe, like, one of them might have read it, seen all the, you know, all the hubbub, and all the other stuff on social media, and then maybe they, oh, Lord, this is gonna be fucking terrible. And then maybe because of that, they, you know, they maybe said something like, yeah, I worked on it. I was the lead level designer. I was the camera guy. Okay, this is not fun. You actually do outpace them a little bit, but it's not really enough. Hardest one in the game. Where even is the guy? No idea. Hardest one in the game, easily. Okay. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Oh! Dude, how the fuck are you supposed to do this? I think you have to chase them perfectly across. How the fuck are you supposed to do this? Dude, why is this the hardest one in the game? This is the last one, too. How are you so... You have to literally chase them perfectly across the bridge, or otherwise there's not enough time. You have to basically push them all into the same corner. This is the hardest challenge in the game, bar none. Like, imagine having to teach kids advanced kiting techniques. Bro, how are you supposed to do this? Like, you have to get both of them. Like, think about it, I had to give up on that other woozle just to get this guy. There's not enough time. So, whatever it is you do with the woozles, they both have to get caught at basically the same time. If you can't do that, you can't win. Because they're going to split. So you have to, like, force... You gotta, like, force them both to get stuck on something right away. This is hard. This is actually the hardest one. That's it. Like, I haven't even caught one. You have to catch them both. I don't know how to run it so that way you can. Forget it. That's ridiculous. And if I run out of space, that's it. So, I mean, I don't know how much space I have left. I guess I should probably look. I'll look after this. But man, this one's hard. Do you run left or do you run right? Like, what the fuck, dude? This is almost like a meme. Like, how are you supposed to do this one? Someone on YouTube has this to a science. And I gotta respect it, but like, damn, this is not... This is ridiculous. Look how far I am. What if I run directly down the center? Like, can I push them into the back of the area? They're gonna... No, they're gonna flake off. I don't know. It's worth a shot, but I don't think it's gonna work like that. See, like, look. Dude, like, how do you do this? Actually, that wasn't terrible, all things considered. Maybe I could have salvaged that. I guess the problem is that you go too far forward, they start to, like, change directions. If I could get them both on the bridge, now this is... Okay. Nah, bro. How are you supposed to do this? This is that one challenge in a game that just feels impossibly designed. I didn't even get... No, you have to catch both of them in the first part. So you have to make them both turn the same direction. Otherwise, there's no way. Well, I'm going to keep trying it for, like, maybe another few attempts. And then if I can't get it, I'll just look it up. Because I'm going to run out of space, like, legitimately. Yeah. I'm at 84 gigabytes. That's not terrible, but I'm going to... What? How is there another enemy here? I'm more confused by that than anything else. I don't think we can allow this one to go all the way over here. No. It's too much, man. Like, how are you supposed to do this? I get you have to turn them both left and get them stuck on the pillar on the left, maybe. And then you have to slap both of them immediately. And if you don't, I don't know if you could do it. Now, is there really another enemy here? Is there? I guess not. Alright, I'm gonna run on the right side, and let's see what that does. I don't think it's gonna do much. I think I'll have to look this up. Have to see like some crazy fucking strategy for preventing them from escaping. No, because he's gonna turn around. Yeah, like look at this. That's the strat for sure. That's the closest I've been. You gotta like get the one on the left also stuck on it, but I don't know how you manage that. Maybe you zigzag. Maybe you could tag the one on the left early and not somehow get the one on the right to go through the bridge or to the right. Ah, that's brutal, man. That just feels like something you just have to try over and over. See, like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. No matter what, one of them gets to run down the opposite side, and if they do that, you're done. There's no way to get back. That was my best attempt. I don't know, man. This seems like one of those really obnoxiously hard to do ones for just no reason at all. And there's no sprint. There's no nothing, right? Holding A does not make you run faster. Look at this, look at this, look at this. It's too late now. Yeah, I'm gonna look this up. Like, if this had another 5 seconds, it would be totally doable, but there's not enough time to get over there. Unless, the only thing I could think is that you start from here, and then you come down, and that's how you trigger it. That might be the only way to do the challenge. That might be it. You start up here. Is there one up here? No, okay. You start up here, and then this somehow lets you get them, right? Because you could go both ways for it. Actually, you can move a little bit at the start. What the fuck? Oh, that's it! Wow. That's literally it. You just start from the back. That's the trick. There's no way probably to do it from the front. You have to do it from the back. That's the only way to complete that level. Very nice. Did it first try. First try, imperfectly. Alright, so what's this boat level? Alright, complete. Complete.
And so, Piglet was going to be a hero. And not only in the dreams of his dear friends. This time, Piglet would be a hero for real.
Uh-oh!
And so, that is how a very small Piglet became a very big hero. But he was not yet finished saving his friends. He still had to find a way to join them.
What do you mean?
Help, Piglet!
No, no, they're real. They're actually real.
Hello, Piglet. Over here.
Uh-oh. I can't save everyone! My friends! Alright. A ball.
Could that be rude? Piglet wondered if kicking the ball could help the situation.
Kick it on the stump.
Dum, 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 dum.
Are there even any cookies in this mission? Nice. Are there? No, there's no map anyway. Owl's book. So it's basically all the key items from across all the missions.
Owl's memory book.
There we go.
Owl! Owl!
Piglet, my dear fellow, do help me.
Oh, Owl, in your book of memories, there's a picture of you fleeing from monsters by flying.
Oh my god.
Flying? How silly of me, of course.
How did I just think of this? Why am I standing around?
I'm coming, Piglet.
Like how the heffalumps have frozen, but Pooh is still shaking.
Thank you, my small friend. Without you, I can't imagine what I would have done.
Oh, you're welcome, Owl.
I think I'll keep stretching my wings and have a look about.
You know you could help someone, right? You could probably lift Roo out of danger. Alright, whatever. Help him?
How could Piglet possibly reach Pooh? Ah, yes. He needed something to carry him across.
I gotta get over here first. Huh? These look like DreamWorks creatures. You ever seen like a DreamWorks movie? They're like Shark Tale creatures. That's another game I bought ages ago. I never played. Oops. Fuck that up. Come on, look at me. Look at me. There you go. Yeah, they're the I think they are the fastest. Woozles might be like a step behind it. Oh my god. Fast. Got it! Stay away from my friends! Ah! Very nice.
Oh, Roo, you don't have to be afraid. You're safe now.
I guess I am. Oh, thank you, Piglet.
Okay. Okay, we don't need that. What do we need?
How could Piglet possibly reach Pooh? Ah, yes.
Oh, honey pot. It's an awfully hot coffee pot.
My. An empty honey pot.
Okay.
Phew.
Good job. Nice. Alright, now this is like the most basic enemy in the game. Right here. Right here. Okay. How many do you think he needs? Okay. 3 for all of them? No, shit! It was down. I didn't look. I need healing. I don't know if I'm gonna get any. That up to down is kind of weird. I should have just fled. I don't know why I risked it. I should have just fled. Oh, thank you, Pooh.
Oh, thank you, Piglet. I would have been quite unrescued without your rescuing. This adventure has made me rather, hungry.
Thanks. I need your help. What about Rabbit? Eeyore? Tigger. I guess not. Okay. Help!
Once again, Piglet, full of courage, went off to save his friend.
Chattering nonstop. Now look at yourself in the mirror, you stupid ass.
Help me, Piglet. Do something, please.
He's sleeping. How menacing.
Piglet! Piglet! Over here!
It's Terminator. Oh, never mind. It's Sly Cooper. Can I get some healing? I am definitely not getting any healing.
A small rock before him would certainly be useful, if only...
Okay. We have a surfboard. Oh, I didn't know I was going to do this. Okay, perfect. Where'd you come from? Damn, Rabbit is under attack, bro. Okay. Play it safe. Nope. Break it off if we need to. If they get a little too close, we break it off. Piglet should have regenerating health, dude. Just do some deep breathing.
Oh, thank you, Piglet, old pal. You're just a lifesaver, a hero. You got me out of that flood. And, buddy, that is something a Tigger will never forget.
Very nice. And he bounces away. And I'm the only one! Carrot.
Was this a carrot Piglet had found?
Was it? Okay, what does this do? It topples it, maybe? It's literally the straw that broke the camel's back, but we're using it to save Rabbit, so maybe he'll not worry about it so much. Oops. What makes these guys so difficult? I think he has to turn around. Yeah, you gotta do some weird shit. Alright. We might have to flee from this and reposition. Let's see if I can be greedy. Flee. Had to hit the eject button on that shit. Ow, ow. Meanwhile, Rabbit is getting aggressed by the fucking Terminator over here. Oh, Lord. Fuck, dude. This is gonna be the hardest enemy on 1 HP. Eject. I got super awful luck there. Like, really, really bad luck. You gotta get really good luck. I had really bad luck. Oh my god! Terrible luck, terrible RNG, terrible. Okay, well, fortunately, there's only 3 buttons you could push. There's 4 directions, which means if you get an unknown direction, it's actually hard. Fuck, just yeah. No greed. I mean, they do a good job that enemies don't regenerate. Like, could you imagine? Jesus, I gotta flee again. He's gonna need three hits. Don't even roll it. Don't even roll the dice. Ah! Ah! Sounds like a Spyro enemy, like one of the Spyro 1 enemies. Where do they run around? Got him. Holy shit! Oh! That is definitely the Luigi's Mansion sound. Holy shit.
That was close. Quite a frightful situation. Not that I was frightened, of course. Well, I have to go. Got lots of carrots to pick up, you know.
Alright, anyway, are you gonna help Eeyore? No? Okay. 100 Acre Wood, they love each other so much, they don't help each other in their hour of need. What is this, a shovel? A paintbrush?
Yes,
A broom?
a paintbrush.
Okay. How is this gonna help? By hitting it? No, okay. I wonder if this is Piglet's dream, to finally be recognized as a hero, you know? Okay. Maybe he's finally fallen asleep. Okay, I'm gonna flee. Let's get some space. Nothing wrong with it. It even runs like Goofy. There you go. Whoop. You did it, Piglet! You saved the 100 Acre
You
Wood!
shouldn't have bothered yourself for me, Piglet.
But Eeyore, I couldn't let you down.
Well, thank
Oh,
you,
you saved me
Piglet,
last.
for helping me.
I guess I should be glad you saved me at all, because I'm not worth saving. Whoa! Ah! Ah! Clip that. Clip that fucking running animation. That's great. What? It's me, the door! Uh-oh. This could be bad. I think we have to back up. Okay. Then we can do another round. What the hell is this thing? Oops. Very nice. Despite being fully scared, we did it on 1 HP. Very nice! There's no final cutscene, it just cuts to fucking credits. Look, I'm gonna give them credit where credit's due. I mean, it goes without saying, think about how long it took for this game to even be acknowledged for the stuff they did in it. You could tell that they've definitely played games before. Hopefully we get like an outro cutscene that's kind of like a weird ending. Like even just like a 30-second like you did it. Throw him in the air like for he's a jolly good fellow. You gotta give him credit, man. I mean, like, there's very obviously... There's no way that they stumbled onto this by complete accident, right? That doesn't even really make sense in my head. It's like, yeah, there's no way. That's cool, man. You know, I like that randomly... This might be one of the few things I really like about, like, modern social media. Randomly out of nowhere, it's not even like this is a big Nintendo project that, you know, has been known about forever, right? Like, people still talk about, like, Zelda and, you know, Wind Waker and Pikmin 2 and all these other games, right? Like, when you really think about it, especially since the year's 2025, we are further away from the launch of this game than when the GameCube came out from the launch of the NES. Let that make you feel really old, right? Think about that for a second. When I was a kid, when I was 10, it was 2005. This game would have been out for 2 years. So this game came out when I was 8. I'm now 29, right? Which is kind of... time sucks. But you know what's cool about it? That out of nowhere, a bunch of people, some dude probably dusted this game off, played it, and was like, yo, I got a Twitter account with like a reasonable following. Why don't I just make some Twitter videos off of this? Like, look, it's like Silent Hill, because the Silent Hill remake had just come out. So, like, it's crazy how Kojima getting screwed and forcing Silent Hill into, like, a non-existent state is, like, the earliest domino on this chain. And then, like, the dominoes proceed throughout all the years. Remake, Silent Hill 2 remake, then this comes out. Damn, it really is just a cut to black, huh? That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, well. Anything new? I think that's it. Alright, well, while we're here, I guess we could Google, like, if there's anything new, right? Or not anything new. We could Google, see if anyone who worked on this game actually said anything about it. Like, there's nothing new for this, correct?
And so...
No, that's it. Alright, so we've done everything in the game. Very nice. We've seen all the cinematics, right? Nothing new. Owls. Rabbit. Tigger. What? It doesn't even work. What? What? It just returns me to the screen. What? It doesn't even work. Alright, I guess. Alright, so view cinematics is glitched out. Just like how I pushed myself through the floor. Wait, what are the Disney clips? It's okay, see, this is actual animation. I will not be playing these because that's probably going to get me content ID'd. So that's not going to happen. Alright, well, that's it. That's it for Piglet's big game. It's surprisingly got a lot of stuff going on for it. Now, what we will do is I will eject the game since we 100%ed it. It's unfortunate. There's nothing for 100%ing. That's kind of the worst part about it. I did all that. There's no, like, cutscene. There's no, like, thank you for playing. It's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Again, ancient fucking game. Damn thing froze on me once. You know, these motherfuckers put it on this crazy-ass spindle, which I will never take it off of. It actually has the manual in here. Oh, it does have the manual. What? I thought it didn't. Let's see what's in the manual. We'll give the full experience, and then that's it. We're done. Story. Manual's in black and white, of course. It's kind of nice. Piglet can be a hero and help his friends. You can begin the game in either dream, Pooh or Roo. Please note that to be brave enough to scare away the scary door in Roo's dream, Piglet will need all the brave faces from both Pooh's dream and Roo's dream. There are 3 brave faces in all to beat the first door. Damn, so they almost wrote like a straight walkthrough to let you know how the game is played. Here's all the different woozles and heffalumps. Basic heffalump, B heffalump, road sweeper heffalump, jackpot heffalump, tuba heffalump, basic woozle, hide and seek woozle, mirror woozle, and sporty woozle. Heffalumps are in every room waiting to scare Piglet. In grimace mode, certain creatures... What's grimace mode? What? You must press the A button to go... Oh, that's combat. Okay. If the icon turns red, I don't even know, man. I just played the whole game. Piglet must be brave to open doors and help his friends. Yeah, what do the flasks do? I don't even know. They have all these weird mechanics. The Brave Face Factory. Once the Brave Face has been traded for, the circle goes away. The Christopher Robin balloon helps calm Piglet down. You could save yourself. Here's all the characters. Minimap. Listen for clues. Bravest of them all. When Piglet has successfully helped his friends in their dream, the dream is now unlocked, and Piglet can run through and show all the heffalumps and woozles he's the bravest. You can buy brave faces you forgot. Basically, they unlock whatever. So the health modes are worry mode and panic mode. If Piglet gets much too scary, if Piglet gets very, very scared and is totally panicked, you'll have to start the dream again. And then they tell you about everyone's dreams. A blustery day. Was it all a dream? Was Piglet really a hero? When the 100-acre was flooded and all our friends are stranded, Piglet must rescue them, this time for real. And then it's then all the credits. So you know what, man? Like, there's a lot of good stuff here, dude. Winnie the Pooh has his own magazine. Wow. You know, this line probably doesn't even exist. Copyright 2003. Alright, yeah, that's it. Now, let's go online. Let's see if they actually commented anyone on it. Think about that. Imagine being this dude and commenting on it. I'm going to boot up my Switch, even though because I'm going to stream after this. Let me go over to this slide. And let me... Hold on. Alright, so get a load of this. I pulled up the entire page for Wikipedia, right? So, Disney's Piglet's Big Game, stylized as Piglet's Big Movie, cross that out, game, is a 2003 action-adventure game developed by French developer Doki Denki Studio. They don't even have a page to click on. This is probably one of the only games they ever made. They don't even have a page for it. Intended towards younger audiences, the game is based on the Disney version of the Winnie the Pooh franchise. It's loosely based on Piglet's Big Movie. And when was this, by the way? 2003? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Centers around Piglet and how he tries to overcome his fears. The GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Game Boy Advance versions feature 7 levels, which focus on Piglet entering his friends' dreams to help them with problems. A separate Windows game was released. Retrospective reviews. Yeah, gee, here we go. I wonder if things have been more positive in the modern era. Here we go. Years after the game's quiet initial release, the GameCube and PS2 version became a viral phenomenon in 2024. Think about that. 21 years after the game's quiet initial release, the music and gameplay were compared to Resident Evil and Silent Hill. 2 M-rated franchises brought this. Amid the newfound attention, the game's director Pascal Stradella confirmed Resident Evil was an inspiration. There you go. There you go. Resident Evil was an inspiration. Huh. Holy shit. Because remember, in 2003, at this point, what games were out? 1, 2, Nemesis, Survivor, fuck that. Code Veronica, and the remake, and Zero, right? So they were probably aware of these 2 games existing at this time while they were making Resident Evil, while they were making Piglet's Big Game. They're probably well aware of it. Holy shit. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We already did the plot. GameCube received mixed or average. Here we go, Legacy. 21 years after the game's quiet initial release, the GameCube and PS2 version became a viral phenomenon in November 2024 after a user on Twitter shared a video that went viral showcasing the game's soundtrack and gameplay. Several YouTubers and social media influencers, including Vinny Vinesauce, compared the game's music, gameplay, and visuals to Resident Evil and Silent Hill. One key composition that was highlighted was an eerie-sounding track titled by its file name SMIS103013C, popularly given the name Foreboding 1, as the in-game music does not have official titles, which uses a sample from the sample pack that was used. Wow! Really? I mean, this is probably more common than you think among a lot of games. Like, there's a lot of YouTube videos about where we get samples from, but damn. So there's a sample in this 2003 Winnie the Pooh game that is now a sample in it. I wonder what it is. We should look that up. Interest in the game also spiked on eBay, with physical copies selling for as much as $300. They were selling, well, were they listed for up to $1,200 or selling? Those are 2 very different things. Well, yeah, then he came out. He obviously saw this. He was like, yeah, he works. Yeah, they're defunct. That's unfortunate. He has come forward sharing pages of the game's design document. Damn, where is this? Can we find that, please? What was it? 15 and 16. Yeah. What the hell? Now and again, a game comes along that for one reason or another goes viral. It's Winnie the Pooh's chum Piglet in a Resident Evil-esque event. It really is only like 2 levels, though, to be fair. Let's see. It's become an unlikely hit on social media. There you go. Former developer of the game, or former studio director, shared several documents on Twitter. The game is a horror comedy aimed at children. The goal is not to frighten them, but to make them feel uneasy, to give them just the right amount of chills so they don't feel entirely at ease. Dude, you nailed it. Like 100%. You fucking nailed it. It's a shame if you and all your teammates that wanted to come back never got to make another game. That is a damn shame, because you guys did it very well. That was very well done. Developed to be kind of a cartoon Resident Evil dealt with in a comic way. Children would be scared, but not through scary images, but by subtly using unsettling sounds to create tension. It'll be balanced with moments of relaxation and genuine laughter. Yeah, it has a hidden state bar as you get scared. Yeah. That's wild that this actually happened. Is there a link for this at all? Here's a link to his Twitter. Am I logged in? Hopefully. Maybe not. I am. Let's see. Yeah, it's him. Co-founder at Geode, co-founder at Phoenix Interactive, co-founder at Doki Denki. Yeah, here we go. He's got all the stuff. The game is literally the design document. Look when it's dated. March 4th, 2002. Is Luigi's Mansion an inspiration? It's off to the side. Hold on. Let me pull this over a little bit. How do I do this? There you go. Is Luigi's Mansion an inspiration for the project? It's the main inspiration, actually. They wrote about it in the design document. Dude, what is this crazy rabbit hole I'm going down? This is wild, yo. High five. You know what? Yeah, I usually don't like stuff. Like it, man. Abso-fucking-lutely. Wow, I am blown away by this. 7 game missions, 6 streaming missions, plus 1 final mission taking place in the real world. 10 monster NPC behaviors. The references, Luigi's Mansion is the main ref. That's so cool. Most of all for the game's tone, which means comedy in a horror cartoon context. Resident Evil is actually the second reference, not in the gory aspect, but in the game's mechanical aspect. Did they nail it or what? It's a shame this did not sell more, man. This is a perfect example of things years later being recognized for the things that they did. Grimaces are like his attacks. 10 hours of game for a medium-level child, so I beat it in about 6, 7, 100%. 2 game modes? Really? I don't know how to get the easy baby mode. Holy shit, they actually called it the easy baby mode. I don't even think I died. Tigger and Winnie are both playable within 2 missions, so that got expanded. 80 game rooms. From these 10 NPCs, about 30 more skins, collecting 40 NPCs in your photo album. I was the studio director of Doki Denki. Yeah, see, someone's asking, how'd you find this? Yeah, it was me. I know the guy. It was me. So it's been sitting on an old hard drive for decades now. Yeah, no, thank you for sharing this. I'm actually serious. That's so cool, man. Wow. That is so interesting. That years later, here's the original gameplay trailer. Alright, well, I'm not going to play it because it might get content ID'd. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Everyone here. Anyone who's not here, man. Look at this, see? Fun fact, these are all the things. This is so cool. Imagine 20 years later you get recognized for this. Piglet moves faster. The optimal speedrun will require you to traumatize Piglet as much as possible. It begins. There you go. Piglet's game is disturbing. Okay, I'll play Piglet's big game. Piglet's big game. Will you jump down with the Silent Hill 1 text? Holy shit, this is so fun, man. Design documents for Piglet. Look at this. All the different grimaces, the faces he makes. Turn around, stretch his face, yank his ears, yell, and then the tongue. Heffalumps. It's one of these, I forget what these things are called, where they blend all the things together. Dude, this is cool, man. PlayStation buttons grew on trees. Piglet's life and death? Yeah, they were like, hey, in Resident Evil you have health states. Why don't we... Oh, it's a little bit cut off at the top. Sorry. Let me fix that. There you go. The life meter As soon as Piglet is frightened by an effalump, he changes emotional state. The life meter won't be displayed in the interface. The behavior of Piglet will give us enough information about his current emotional state. Dude, this is like Clock Tower. He turns toward the camera and he makes a new animation. Wow. I'm blown away, dude. They really cooked. And you know what? They were probably totally cleared to drop this because, like, do you think Disney gives a fuck about this game? No. And this is one of the big reasons why game preservation is so important, man. I don't need to rant about it. Just everything we've done today, because I played this for about 8 hours with a little bit of a break, proves it. Like, holy shit. And now because of the internet, the modern day, he can come out and he could just dump everything he's had on a hard drive for 20 years, and now it's immortalized forever. For the rest of eternity. This is crazy, man. Adventure mode for 2 players. I don't know where all this stuff was. Maybe some of this stuff got dropped. Yeah, the camera angles were crazy good. Here you go. Here's the tree. The grimace is colored, right? The spin. Never before released trailer. I won't play it just in case. Okay, and then after that, look at this. He came back to Twitter after 10, 11 years. He saw this stuff and started dropping parts of the doc. That's crazy, man. I mean, need I say more about game preservation? Like, look how cool this is. This is Resident Evil, hilarious. You got a little bit of Clock Tower in here. You got a little bit of everything, man. Yeah, I could feel it, right? The team made something that passed the test of time. 2 decades later, people respect and understand it, man. Horror is the perfect genre to confront anxiety. I mean, could you imagine? Yeah, I could agree to that. You know, like I said, it doesn't have to be crazy. I was about to go to the outro screen. I guess I can. So in summary, what a crazy adventure this has been. What started out as a gag to see like how silly this game would be outside of a couple screenshots and a couple videos on Twitter ends up becoming like one of the most interesting historical deep dives I think I've ever done for a video game. Like, granted, what did I just knock over? I have no idea. Granted, I understand this is not a game that's going to win any shows. It's not going to win any crazy awards. But just look at the stuff that they did when they were able to do it, man. Damn. That's what feels good. I'm glad this is a part of my library, genuinely. Speaking of which, I guess is the last thing I'll do. How much did I buy it for? Just out of curiosity. I gotta open up eBay real quick, which is gonna take a minute. I also gotta figure out what the hell happened to my task manager. There it is. I gotta go to my eBay purchase history. How much did I pay for this? This got delivered when? Today, maybe? I have no idea. Okay. Piglet. What the fuck? I might not be able to find it. I think I got... No, I got it on Amazon. What the fuck? How much did I pay? I know I paid way... That 300 price was like the week after. Let me see. How much did I pay for this? I'm going to have to change the date because you know how Amazon does it. They only do past 3 months. Let's do 2024. Let's do Piglet. View order details. It came exactly as it was promised, too. I paid $45. Alright. Hey, I made it out better than some other people. $45 for this classic after tax. That's good, man. Look, I'm not even salty. I'm actually glad I did it. Because nowadays, who knows how much it is? I mean, since I have eBay open, let's take a look. What a crazy special this was. It's back down. It's like 50. The hype kind of cooled off a bit. It's like 50, 60, 70. You're still going to pay a good amount, but like it's not what it was. And there is a GBA version, but I don't think I'll be buying that. All right, folks. That's the end of the April Fool's special for 2025. I will probably upload this in 2 video parts, the first half and then the second half. I'll see how I want to divvy it up. I don't think I'll drop it as 1 video. Maybe I'll even drop it as 3 videos, depending. Which will give, whatever. That's fine. And outside of that, listen, man, this is why you give everything a fair shake. Give everything a fair chance. So, all right. Peace. Have a good one.